Hello and welcome everyone. Conni 14 will bring me back to the Schonfeldt Strawfields for a red fox. This time I'll have to match my prey for stealth. Conni wants me to travel to the Schonfeldt Strawfields and harvest a fox down from at least 100 meters away. The Strawfields are located on the western side of the Hirschfelden region. I've already scouted the area extensively for Jager 7, so I've got a head start. There's an outpost near the border to the west, a ground blind to the south, and a nice selection of fields to survey for animals. Because of the wide open fields, it's no surprise that I found them darting around during their feed time. Since I already know when and where to be, I'll show up to the fields ahead of them and watch them come in from a distance, before taking my shot at 100 meters away or more. Red fox are a Class 2 animal, so I plan to use the Ranger 243 with a scope. Since distance is a factor, I'll leave the Predator Jackrabbit collar at home, but I'll be sure to include the rangefinder to make sure of my distance from the target. Since I had scouted the area thoroughly for Jager 7, I already had a couple of red fox need zones to choose from. Both zones were early in the morning, and both had females. One zone was an 8 mythical initially, but I ended up harvesting him for Jager 7. Now that I was returning, my options wouldn't be as bountiful as the first time around. The zone with the 8 from before still had a level 4 female, but the other zone had a level 6, so I decided to try for her first. I've got an outpost to the west and a goose hunting blind set up already. However, the spooking radius of the outpost is fairly large, and my tent for the blind is right in the middle of everything. So I grabbed my lucky purple tent and hiked my way south of the border to a safe distance to set up there. I wanted to make sure I was in position and ready when my target arrived at her zone, so I set the time a little early and snuck my way into the fields again to watch the area from a safe distance. I kept an eye on my windage and chose a spot to the north on the side of a hill with some cover. From there, I passed the time by watching geese come and go, and the fog roll across the field, but had no luck with the fox. I ventured down the hill to confirm her absence, before wandering across to the other field to see if the level 8's widow had arrived yet instead. And unlucky for her, she was there. She was distracted and eating in the middle as I snuck through the trees. The wind was blowing right towards her, and, remembering my encounter from Conni 13, I knew to keep my distance. So I settled in to take the shot at about 150 meters away, with a clear line of sight. I hauled out the trusty Ranger 243 and watched her dance around the field, carefully waiting for her to hold still for just a moment. And down she went. She is an orange level 4 female, scoring silver at 6.82. Thankfully, she dropped where I shot her, and I hit her right through both lungs with the Ranger 243. The distance of the shot more than qualified at 150 meters, so once I accepted the harvest, I completed the mission. Missions like these can sometimes be tricky, particularly if you don't have any red fox feeding in the fields. However, they do pass through the area sometimes too, so keeping an eye out for their tracks by scouting the edges of the highlighted area at different times of day can help get the job done too. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Conni 15 will challenge me to harvest a red fox with a little bit of size to it. Thanks for watching.